Anshi?
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah. So, hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending upon the part of the world you are joining with us. I am Anshi Patwari from IEEE Gujarat section and a student of Ahmedabad University, along with Kripa Kundalia from IEEE Gujarat section and a student of Marwadi University. We both will be moderating the session today. Excellences, distinguished dignitaries, and all the young minds joining from the different schools and different parts of the world. On behalf of IEEE Women in Engineering Project-Based Learning Camp, it is my great pleasure to extend you all a warm welcome to the closing ceremony. And in today's closing ceremony, we are fortunate to have with us a wonderful group of panelists to motivate you all for continuing the project-based learning and STEM career in your future too. A special thanks and welcome to our chief guest for the ceremony, who are Suresh Nair sir, who is the chair of IEEE India Council, Mini ma'am, who is the vice chair of IEEE WIE India Council, Lorena ma'am, who is the IEEE Pre-University Education Coordinating Committee chair, and Navneet sir, who is the chair of IEEE East 12 Junior Einstein track. Thank you all the dignitaries for sparing their precious time and being with us over here today. Now, it's my great pleasure to welcome Jennifer ma'am, who currently works for the yeah, Parker Harding Corp, a Fortune 250 company where she is the project specifications manager for Latin America at Instrumentation Group, focused on business development of different Parker Harding technologies in the region. She is an IEEE senior member and has been a volunteer for 17 years. She is the IEEE Y Committee Chair of IEEE Region of 2021 and IEEE Region 9 Secretary and the IEEE Puerto Rico and Caribbean Section Past Chair. Jennifer Ma'am has also been involved in the Humanitarian Activity Committee project and she is currently the part of a MOVE committee outreach initiative. So now I would like to hand over to Jennifer Ma'am for providing their remarks for the camp.
Very much, Angie. And once again, thank you very much, everybody, not only for the invitation, but for the great event you put together. It is my pleasure to participate today in this closing ceremony. And I would like to recognize this amazing event because you went from active project-based learning presentations to talking about open source platforms. You invited the students to take the opportunity to analyze real current problems and come with options for online classes, resources for public transportation issues for COVID-19 response. That is taking their feet and put them in the ground. And that is important for the students at an early age. For the students today, I would like to suggest you to keep learning and to keep growing. Because the fact that you are attending today and during the whole week to this event, it means that you really want to step from just attending to classes, and you will be that kind of professional that do not want just to punch the clock. You want actually to make a difference, and that is important. If you want to make a difference, you need to understand that you already have the drive, which is very important. But now you have to nurture yourselves. You have to look for the tools, you have to look for the opportunities. Remember what I mentioned in my presentation, IEEE is full of opportunities for you to grow as a volunteer, as a person, and as a professional. Please find the leaders that will help you grow because IEEE is full of leaders that wants to see you grow. Find your mentors, find your superheroes. I have my superhero in this call that is Ramalata, and she knows it. So try to find those kind of person you look up to and try to liaise with them. Keep growing, make the best of today's presentation. You have an outstanding panel joining you. And that was it from me. That was just 5 minutes to thank you, to thank everybody for this amazing school camp that you have put together. Again, the reminder of putting it into a guideline and make sure that we include them in the WIE website as a case study. And thank you everybody for attending this amazing event.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for providing such valuable remarks. Yeah. And now it's time to call one of our chief guests. Yeah. Dr. Suresh Nair, sir, who is an alumnus of the Department of Electrical Engineering, IIT Bombay. He is presently the Chief Technology Advisor to the Foundation of Innovation and Social Entrepreneurship, an initiative of the Tata Trust. He has also founded two companies, namely Design Alpha and Biophoton Technologies, and has more than 120 publications, 18 patents, and co-authored 3 books and more than 200 technical reports to his credit. He is the chairman of many Government of India committees on R&D and also a member in various government steering committees. He is a fellow IEEE, fellow OSI, and senior member IEEE. He is currently the chair of IEEE India Council and an active promoter of Academic Industry Association. It is an honor to invite Suresh sir to share his valuable experience with us. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Anshi, for a nice introduction. So, respected dignitaries, the panelists, and my dear IEEE colleagues, and my lovely students, a very good evening to all of you. And thank you for inviting me to this concluding session of this great event, IEEE WIE Project-Based Learning School Camp. First of all, my request to everyone, please stay safe. To the students, if your parents are above 45 years of age, please convey my request to take the vaccine. I have taken the vaccine. In schools or pre-university colleges, the lab work is normally on afternoon time, because this is because after a lunch, it is very difficult to sit for a lecture. So that is normally the thing. So I always used to make for, what is it called, talk about teachers. They have a special ability to speak in front of sleeping students. That is the ability, what they normally build up over the years. So it's so that's how most of the laboratory works are all in the afternoon. So that we students will keep awake and do all these laboratory works. I am basically an experimentalist. I love experiments. Even in my PhD, I was working on some of the experimental activities, developing some of the novel optical chips long back at IIT Bombay. So the idea is like, unless you do with your hands, I believe you will not really learn 100%. I come from an industry. Let us assume that you are very good and you have some idea and you build a circuit, for example, a small robot. So it may happen that only you can operate this. That's the normal thing. It happens. You can touch and make it operate. If you just leave it to your friend, I'm talking to the students. If you just leave it to your friend who has not worked in this project, and ask him to operate, it may not work really. And if it is given back to you, it will start operating. That's the typical thing what we see. So in an industry, whenever you are conceptualizing these type of ideas or whatever, whether it is a robot or anything, it has to be designed in such a way that you are engineer later on. I think I assume that you have at least a graduate engineer or some expertise in engineering. So you build a circuit, and this will be volume manufactured. That means many of this will be made by, not by engineers. They're all ITI type of people. So they will do what is told to do. So I wanted to emphasize that whenever we are doing such circuits, it should be done in a robust way. That's what I wanted to, it's not in a jugaad type of thing way, you come up with something which works. So this mindset has to get built with the children, with the school students itself, so that, whatever you do a perfect job. I will just share one of my experience here. It may take 2 minutes, but I just wanted to share my experience. See, normally when we use the telephone, normal wired telephone, I think the new generation may not be knowing about that one, but there are telephones where they are all connected with wire, copper wire. Okay, so two people are speaking, and if you are able to connect two other wires in parallel to that one and connect another telephone, you will be able to listen what these people are speaking. Okay, so this is called tapping. I think you may be knowing. It's a very simple way. You just put parallelly two wire and you can listen. This is called tapping. Same thing can happen even in wireless world. I'm not getting into more details because it will become more technical. So at that point, I think maybe some 10, 15 years back, at some point of time, I started thinking, when you read about optical fiber, because people were moving towards optical fiber communication. Now, many of your home may be having an optical fiber coming in. They call it as fiber to the home. So in optical fiber, these type of tapping was not possible. At least it was not really written in any of the textbooks. If you read any textbook, it will tell that optical communication is the safest communication in the world, and this is being used even in defense. Okay, when they want to transfer something, so that they assume that nobody can tap the data, nobody can listen, nobody else can listen. So we were thinking like, is it like that? And some of the property of these optical fiber, we found out that there is a way to make a bend in the optical fiber. That's a simple way. Just make a bend and the light leaks out, even out of the fiber, whatever you have. And if you have a mechanism to collect that light, it is like collecting the information and it is like tapping. So this is what, it was in our mind, and we spent a lot of years. And it is not like our plan to tap anyone, but our plan was, if somebody taps, can you identify that and make sure that they cannot get any data out of that? So it took some time, but you won't believe it has become a system, and it is being installed at various defense installations now. I don't want to tell where it is and all, but it is already in place. So if I would have just gone with the textbook saying like it is very safe, secure, and all on the optical communication, I would not have come up with this idea and a very great business out of this one. I'm not telling you to question anything written on textbook, but as a scientific mind, you have to always think something more than what is there. Is it possible like that? The quest for new information, new thing. So I believe this program, whatever you had over the last few days, would kindle some sparks within you, students to come up with the very innovative ideas and solutions. As you mentioned, the program is for learn, collaborate, and innovate. And it is always a teamwork which matters. So you need to really identify some problems, and every problem has got a solution. That is what is very important. For example, even a corona, even COVID has a solution. Now a vaccine has come out. So if there is a problem, if you can identify, there is a solution for that. That is your endeavor, what you have to plan. I congratulate and appreciate IEEE WIE team for conceptualizing and organizing this event, IEEE WIE PBL camp. I'm sure only we can conceptualize these type of events, mainly for children. So special appreciation to the resources, because they have contributed a lot. We are coming only at the concluding session and talking for 5 minutes. I would like to congratulate and appreciate the effort put in by the resources. I wish all the very best in your career to the students, and we will see you as budding scientists and engineers. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your experience and motivating the students for project-based learning. Next slide. Yeah, we have a small token of gratitude for you on the behalf of IEEE WIE PBL camp in association with all the contributing WIE affinity groups and our partners, presenting you the virtual gift. Hope you like it and will accept it from us.
Yeah, I accept that with grateful. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Now it's time to call one of our other chief guests, Mini Ma'am. So Mini Ma'am is an information scientist by profession, networker of grassroots, and former knowledge by passion. She is a leader and equity activist in her community who enjoys working with diverse group of people at organizations which are inclusive and innovative. She is a passionate volunteer who holds leadership positions in the national, local, and international committees. She is currently the Vice Chair of Women in Engineering India Council. It is an honor to invite Mini Ma'am to share your knowledge with us. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Anshi. I'm audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, distinguished dignitaries and my dear IEEE colleagues, a warm greetings. Maybe good morning, good evening, or good afternoon. I feel very privileged to be a part of this wonderful event, Project-Based Learning School Camp 2021. I thank and appreciate the organizers for the great work done. In fact, Suresh sir has already explained it quite elaborately. Uh, One thing I just wanted to tell you is that we have been, I'm basically a volunteer from Kerala, and we have been associating with, I'm from Cochin University. We have a Center for Science and Society, which is basically looking at improving the scientific mentality of school students, where we do give every year there is an annual classes for 1 month or 2 months where we call school students and give training on basics of physics, chemistry, and all the related scientific. And in fact, I'm extremely happy to inform you that IEEE was also associated by having an IEEE exhibit, e-science exhibit, which is actually located in the Center for Science and Society, which is one of our, in fact, Dr. Suresh Nair was leading the team way back in 2014, which is having a footfall of almost 50K students. Almost 50,000 students have visited that. So that is a kind of activity that is being done for the school students, especially. And the feedback what we have been getting is excellent. So I'm sure that the students must have enjoyed this hands-on session also. I congratulate all the volunteers who are a part of this great effort, including Mr. Ramnik, Ms. Nityavati, Ms. Forum, under the able leadership of Madam Ramlada, our hero. I think you need no intro. I know that I'm always at awe when you come out with innovative ideas every year. But only my request is, I think we should extend this to all part of India. I mean, all the 12 sections should also be a part of this even next year onwards, ma'am. That is my request. So that everybody will get a chance of, this is a very good initiative, and I'm sure that you will be doing it next year. And all my, I think Suresh Nair sir also will agree to me that we can do it next year if we start well in advance. I think this year we were a little bit short of time. So next year, definitely we'll be going out. So students must also have had a real good learning. I just checked with some of the videos, the way they were explaining things. So looking forward to more of such kind of volunteering opportunity of giving back to the society and hands-on session. So with all the best wishes and looking forward to working more of this kind. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for your words of wisdom. Next slide. Yeah. We have a small token of gratitude for you on the behalf of IEEE WIE PBL camp in association with all the contributing WIE affinity groups and our partners, presenting you the virtual gift. Hope you like it and will accept it from us.
Thank you, Anshi.
Thank you, ma'am.
I accept it.
Yeah.
Thank you. With all humility.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah. Now, before moving forward, I would like to thank our partners, Try Engineering and IEEE Yeast 12 for the PBL School Camp program who have helped us in promoting the event at the global level. For the same, now I would like to call our chief guest, Lorena Ma'am, who has more than 12 years of experience in academic administration, teaching and research in important institutes in Colombia. Currently, she is an assistant professor and director of laboratories and infrastructure of the Faculty of Engineering and Basic Science of Universidad Central in Bogota, Colombia. Has been an active volunteer IEEE volunteer for 18 years and a member of the Educational Activities Board since 2016. She is currently the IEEE EAB Pre-University Education Coordinating Committee Chair and a part of the TRI Engineering. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much for having me here. I'm so happy to be part of the closing ceremony of the PBL summer camp. I have heard that you have worked on excellent projects during the past 2 weeks, and it makes me so happy that all the students that are here are confirming that all girls and boys have the abilities and skills to create whatever you envision whenever you put your mind and heart into it. I'm sure that here are the future change makers that the world needs. As I was presented, my name is Lorena Garcia, and I am the Educational Pre-University Education Coordinating Committee Chair. This is a committee from the Educational Activities Board, one of the major IEEE boards. And there is the main reason that IEEE invests in STEM education is that we truly believe that technology is the result of people. Our motto is IEEE is advancing technology for humanity, but who makes is the people who makes this technology. So for that, we work on the pre-university education with the objective to see that what we want is that youth see themselves as someone who can improve the world through STEM careers. Our objective is to inspire all young people to continue in this field, or at least understanding better the technology. How we do it, we support the organization of student workshops, competitions, teacher workshops, and we also have a set of STEM resources. This is managed by the Pre-University Education Coordinating Committee, and our mission is to promote and enhance the level of technological literacy of pre-university educators and students. And for that, we have created a set of resources, curricula and pedagogical practices for pre-university educators and also volunteers, because we want to encourage students to aspire to IEEE related careers. We have created the Try Engineering brand. This is all our programs resides behind this brand. By now we have three main programs. One is tryengineering.org that I will talk more in a couple of minutes. The other one is the Try Engineering Summer Institute. This is a 2-week summer college experience. This is like a summer camp, all related to STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. So far, this is being held only in the United States, but we truly want that expand this program to all around the world. Unfortunately, because of the COVID pandemic, we are not still sure if we can make it this year, but we want to continue with this program in the coming years and all around the world. And we also have Try Engineering Together, that is a mentorship platform for connecting kids from grades 3rd to 5th, connecting them to mentors in industry or real engineers, so they can find the mentors that will guide them and inspire them to continue in the STEM fields. Going to tryengineering.org, this is a web portal. It's an open portal. You can go right now, and we have here resources for teachers, students, and volunteers. If you are a student, you can go there and you will find information about the STEM fields. Like if you are probably confused about, if you are interested in engineering, but you are still not sure of what field you want to follow, you will find here some information about, for example, bioengineering, or if you're thinking in civil engineering, industrial engineering, computer science, electrical engineering, etc. You will find information there. You will find some games from us or from other partners, information about universities in all around the world. You will find some profiles of engineers, real engineers, and how they do their stories that will inspire you to continue in this field. And also for educators and parents, you will find resources to assist you in bringing engineering and technology into their classroom or into activities at your home. These are the lesson plans. The lesson plans are a very comprehensive guide for activities that you can do with cheap resources, things that you can find at your home, or very common supplies that you can easily find. And there is the complete guide that will help you to take the students and use that and create some fun projects that will motivate to these activities. And we also have created during this COVID pandemic some virtual learning resources, because we understand that in all the world we are still have restrictions for having in-person activities. So here, I really invite you to come here and explore the portal and find all the resources that we have prepared for you. We have created last year the volunteer lesson plan toolkit. That means that for 15 lesson plans that we already have there, we have created additional resources to complement or yeah, for each lesson plan, so including a PowerPoint slide deck that every teacher can use easily. That you can just download it and easily immediately use it immediately, and some overview videos of how to use or organize these type of activities. If there are teachers here, I really invite you to come here and use these resources. Here is the link. This year, we also started with a new initiative that is called Try Engineering Tuesday. We are partnering with IEEE technical societies to create a blog inside our web portal where we have a student guide about exploring, discovering, inspiring, and sharing in a specific topic. So far, we have partnered with Oceanic Engineering Society, the Computer Society, and the Aerospace and Electronic Systems Society and Photonic Society, and creating this content. So if you are interested in any of this topic, you can go there and find all the information. Every month, in the first Tuesday of every month, we also have a webinar with the correspondent partner to tell more about what engineering in this field does in real life. And you also, if the student follows all the activities, they can earn a student badge. So at the end you can collect all the badges, and for you that will mean that you are learning for all of these topics and being inspired for our volunteers in IEEE. We also launched this January 21st this year, the STEM portal. This is mostly for volunteers that are engaged in this type of activities like this PBL summer camp. And the idea is that have centralized to have a centralized database of all STEM programs inside tryengineering.org, providing resources for volunteers to facilitate pre-university STEM programs. This is a searchable database for volunteer and partner programs, and we also include metrics and resources to support volunteers. And so, of course, today that this event closes, we hope to see all the information of this program being shared here, so other volunteers in other countries or other cities can use this information and probably replicate it to inspire other students in other locations. So you can go here to the Volunteer STEM portal and you will find the information. We also included a map of all the events that are being held by IEEE volunteers like this one. So if you are, even if you're a volunteer or you are a student or a teacher or a parent, you can go here and you will find all the events that are happening worldwide. We know that, as I said, that we are not having a lot of in-person meetings because of COVID, but so now most of the events are virtually. So probably you can find here that you can attend a student contest happening in United States, or talk made in Europe or something like that. So it's very interesting that you go here and find these events that probably will motivate you to participate in. So at the end, what we want is share, give back, and inspire. We believe that working together to impact as many students as possible in STEM fields. So, and thanks again for having me here, and congratulations to the organizing committee of this great school camp. This is the type of activities that we want to see in IEEE, and we, of course, you have all the support from us for leveraging the quality and the impact that we can do here. Thank you so much again.
Thank you, ma'am, for explaining the importance of pre-university awareness related to STEM education. And I am sure that every student on this call will take the benefit of the resources on the Try Engineering Education web portal. We have a small token of gratitude for you on the behalf of IEEE WIE PBL camp in association with all the contributing WIE affinity groups and our partners, presenting to you the virtual gift. Hope you will like it and will accept it from us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to hand over to Kripa for continuing the session. Yeah, over to you, Kripa.
Thank you, Anshi. Hey everyone, I'm Kripa and I'll be continuing moderating this session. I would like to give a warm welcome to one of our special guests, Navina Krishnan sir. So first of all, I would like to thank YesS12 for supporting us to take this event to a global level. YesS12 is a platform for students and young professionals to showcase their fresh, pristine ideas to find the key to humanitarian and social issues affecting directly the community around them. So thank you so much, YesS12, for helping us out throughout the camp and taking this camp to a next level. I would like to invite Naveen sir, who is the co-chair of Junior Einstein Track IEEE YesS12. Naveen sir is working as the assistant professor at Kumar Guru College of Technology, Coimbatore, India. He is the regional mentor of change at Atal Innovation Mission, Niti Aayog, Government of India. He is the vice chair operation at IEEE Site Global SC. We are fortunate to have with you us, sir, and I would like to hand over to you for giving remarks about the Junior Einstein track.
Thank you so much, Kripa, for your wonderful introduction. And indeed, it's a great pleasure from IEEE Assist 12 Junior Einstein Track side to partner with this PBL camp. Respected dignitaries and fellow speakers and organizing committee members and my dear participants and student friends, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, depends upon the zone you are in. This project-based learning, PBL, is a buzzword nowadays. I personally know the importance of this PBL as I closely associate with Atal Innovation Mission, which is the flagship initiative of Government of India, where we engage, the school students in nurturing the creativity and innovation ecosystem around them. We explore the possibilities of imparting this project-based learning ideas in so many ways in partnership with the partners like NASCOM, Intel, Adobe, and so on. So it was really awesome to engage the school students in the project-based learning activities. In fact, we witnessed in many cases the student the how the students express their passion in terms of doing their project. It was tremendous. The people who saw that the school student presenting their project will definitely think their olden days when they were in the school and how they were doing stuffs or studying when they are in the school. So congratulations to the team organizing committee. It's such a wonderful program. I really like the structure of this program. So the usage of open source tools for web development and having the competition or challenge, to asking quote, think globally, start locally, and scale up rapidly. Now, the programs like this with participants from different countries and different zones will really, make all the participants to start thinking the people who are likely minded, who are really interested and aspire to do some projects which can directly serve the society. That way these international events and boot camps will help a lot to the participants in getting that international exposure or kind of cross-border interactions, so that they can think globally and their perspectives can be broadened, which is again a good thing. So really, as I see many students engaging them in STEM related activities, especially when they are doing project, I strongly, recommend you that start doing, as Dr. Suresh sir said. You will really feel the joy of that you have learned something when you experiment that. So start tinkering. So try to find some potential problem which is worth solving, and try working on it. Try to solve it using science or technology or whatever you learn, whatever you know. Or if something is needed to solve that problem, learn it. So that is a cycle, right? So that will really give you a feel of you have done something, right? To do some projects and try to implement that, come up with some minimum usable prototype instead of having a tabletop or a miniature model. Try to come up with at least minimum usable prototype. You will understand the on ground realities. You will compatibility issues and things like that when you start implementing the projects that you have done. So you will understand at some point of time you may need to backtrack and go to the initial stage of your project to fine tune your solution in order to make it suitable or in order to make it compatible to the situation. So that will really give you a the utmost learning that you will never get anywhere in. It can be your school, or it can be IIT, or it can be Stanford or Harvard. So that self learning will give you the best, right? So as host introduced, the IEEE SS12 Junior Einstein Project Competition is the partner to this. So IEEE SS12 is an international talent show which which was established to give a platform to recognize and motivate the micro innovators in all the levels, like in the young professional level and in the college level and in the school level too. So the Junior Einstein competition is exclusively, established for school students at the ages between 12 to 17 years. So if your, if your aspiration is to do some project, and if you want to share that to your international community, and if you want to make, professional international friends network, like-minded people, and so on, then the assist 12 junior Einstein competition is the right choice or right platform for you. You can experience all these things. You can see to what your age students or people like you from different parts of the world are doing and how they are thinking. You will get an good opportunity to interact with them. Or of course, you will definitely get some meaningful partnerships with which can be extended to collaboration, doing projects, and all those things. So at this, for junior Einstein competition till last year, we have engaged students from 12 different countries. In fact, this is 3-year-old track. One of the recent tracks in SS12. So, but still, we have got a good reach, and we have got an amazing response from the students. So, exclusively for this track, we have got, till last year, we have got the participation from 12 different countries. And of course, so the our earlier participants who completed their schooling and joined the college are coming back to the event in participating in different tracks, and this will be really helpful to your passion. You can explore it a lot. So of course, and as a partner to this event, we are giving the 25% discount to the winners and runners and selected teams who participated in this challenge in the PBL camp. So wish you a good luck. So yeah, as you know, I always say the participation is very, very important. So you have participated in the event where you have got a space for good networking, and hope you made some many good friends, and hope you got many different aspects which will make you definitely, which will make you to think, which will make you to do it further. So with this, I would like to stop. Thank you so much, the committee, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much. Stay safe.
Thanks a lot, Naveen sir. Thank you so much. Next slide, please. Yeah. We have a small token of gratitude for you on the behalf of IEEE WI Camp in association with all the contributing WI affinity group and our partners, presenting you the virtual gift. Hope you would like it and will accept it on the behalf of us.
Thank you so much. I accept this.
Thank you, sir. Ramnik? Yeah. So it's time to thank all the mentors who have been really supportive throughout the camp. These are, a very small collage of all the mentors. The whole WI project-based learning school camp committee would like to offer warmest gratitude to all the mentors for guiding the students who enrolled to this camp, and staying always with them for 2 to 3 days when they were working on the web development project. So thank you so much, and we are glad to have mentors from all around the world. So thanks a lot for taking out time from your hectic schedule and being with us. Thanks a lot. Okay, so it's time to talk about and thank the organizing team, the pillars behind this successful school camp. A big thank you to all the volunteers who have been constantly there at the back end of the project. And truly, it wouldn't have been possible to reach this day and to see this wonderful closing ceremony without the volunteers who have been working for like past 2 to 3 months. And always being available for any kind of work that the team demands. So thanks a lot to all the volunteers. The advisory committee, Rajshri ma'am, Chitra ma'am, and Sangeeta ma'am, we would like to offer warmest regards to the advisory committee, all the three members who have been, like, it's something that we were very fortunate to have your guidance, and we would like to offer very warm regards to all three of you. Thanks a lot. And it's time to thank the core committee, the people who have initiated this beautiful idea of helping the school students and bringing them to the project-based learning concept. The ones who have always been helping and guiding volunteers, students, and arranging speakers and mentors, everything, even after their hectic schedules. So thanks a lot to the core committee. Ramlata ma'am, Ramnik, Nachavati ma'am, Forum ma'am, Aparna ma'am, and Varsha ma'am. The SPOCs have been a great pillar to this camp. Thank you. Okay, so dear students, this is the favorite time, right? I'm sure you all must have been waiting for this since yesterday night. So finally, the wait is over and we are here with the announcement of the winners. So tighten up your seat belts and it's gonna be amazing. I would like to request Sangeeta ma'am to announce the second runner-up for our school camp.
Yeah, thank
Sangeeta
you.
ma'am, over to you. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Krupa. And the second runner-up for this summer camp, project-based learning summer camp, is team number 2, Malhar Patel and Shakti Shri. And the mentor is Abhinaya Inbamami. Okay, so congratulations to the team and congratulations to mentor as well.
Congratulations, guys. You all will receive amazing surprises at your in your mailbox and at your home. So wait for that. It is gonna be amazing one. I assure you that. Next, I would like to invite Aparna ma'am to announce the first runner-up for the school camp. Aparna ma'am?
Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Thank you. So first runner-up, second position, team 13, Kashish Bharat Mangtani, and the mentor is Shali Gupta ma'am. Let's have a big round of applause. This team, well done.
Thank you so
Great thing.
much.
It's like
Yes, please.
one women
Keep it
army.
up.
Congratulations, Kashish.
Lots of congratulations to this team and their mentor, Shali Gupta. I am sure they have paid a lot of efforts to this team. Very,
Thank you so much.
very good. Well done, team.
Congratulations, Kashish. And, you have been doing great job being a single person in the team. And finally, the winner of the IEEE WI PBL camp. I would like to request Natavati ma'am to announce the winner of our camp.
Wow, the winner of the IEEE WI PBL that was conducted for the past 1 week. It is like 2 teams is sharing this, and it is team number 4 and team number 16. Team number 4, it includes Akshish, Samruta, Pinky Kamini, Monish, which was mentored by Monil Atul Kumar Modi, and team number 16, it is to BM VRSS Meghna. The mentor is Thomas Lid. A great congrats to you all. Thank you.
Congratulations to the winners. We were really happy to give a tie for the winners, and congratulations to all of you. You'll be getting amazing surprises. And we would like to thank our judges for making this event really worth for it, and judging people with the right prospects and helping us out for this camp. Thank you so much. We'll move towards the end of this closing ceremony, and we'll have remarks by Ramnik, who has been. I mean, I really have no words for Ramnik. His contribution towards this school camp, and I'm sure everyone on this meet would agree to this. So, Ramnik, over to you.
First of all, thank you so much, Kirpa, for that sarcastic comment, I would say. That's really wonderful. I won't say like it's a team, it's a individual work, it's a teamwork. And we all mentors, all the mentors.
It wasn't sarcastic. That's the fact.
Okay, thank you so much for the compliment then. So yeah, thank you so much for all the mentors, all the volunteers, all the parents who have been back supporting this camp, because without the parent support, nothing is there, right? because school students are coming up and sharing their ideas, and they are coming out from their comfort zone to express their ideas about this wonderful problem statement which we gave to them. And the main concentration of this camp, I would say, happened because of the diversity and the inclusion factor, which we actually followed in every single instance and every second of this camp. All the mentors are from different parts of India, as well as one is from Abu Dhabi, Dubai, and the mentors are also like amazing. Their support and their remarks in each and every second. I was following with the mentors, and we volunteers were following up with all the people, and we were like, oh, mentors have already done the meeting and they've already given them the mentorship. That's really wonderful to see the back support and automatic support to this camp. The second thanks goes to the volunteers. I would say, yeah, I would again quote that particular statement, which I am very fond of. Individual can win the race, but he or she can't win the championship. For championship, we need a whole team to make this event successful. So thank you so much to all the volunteers, to all the advisors. I would say Chitra ma'am, Sangeeta ma'am, Rajshri ma'am, your support always is kind of a constant blessing and support to us. And we have Bhujana ma'am also on the call today. So thank you so much to every volunteer, advisor who is being supporting us time for this camp. It was just a single idea which we discussed all together. All the sections spoke on a conference call, and we thought, let's come up with this idea. Let's execute it. Why not? So let's see what will happen. More than often it will fail, right? But the success can be only measured by the failure. So we step forward, we make hand in hand, and with the diverse nature of the volunteers, mentors, and all of you guys who are supporting us and who are supported till the end of this camp today in the closing ceremony. So yeah, thank you so much for attending and joining us for supporting this camp. In that way, I would like to conclude my remarks. Over to you, Kripa. Thank you so much for giving up the opportunity.
Thanks a lot, Ramnik. Thanks a lot. And see, even Ramlata ma'am has mentioned that you have been the backbone of the event. So that's a huge compliment, and it's definitely true. So thank you for being the backbone of our event. Further, we would like to invite Ramlata ma'am to give the thank you remarks. Over to you, Ramlata ma'am.
Okay. First of all, I would like to thank every one of the participants, the volunteers, especially our juries who took a lot of effort in going through each and every presentation of our participants and giving constructive comments. Oh my God, it took nearly 2.5 hours and they were tireless. So I would like to thank them also specially. And in addition, I would also like to thank some of the people who have been supporting us in every way, our advisors. And in addition, the India Council, our sections, all the sections, every one of them have been so supportive and always, whenever we just sent a mail, immediately there will be a reply, yes, go ahead, or yes, we would do that. So that sort of positiveness that comes from all the friends and colleagues of IEEE, that's priceless. And I would also like to give a special thanks to our a special guest today, Simai. She has been on the call from the beginning, and I'm very thankful to her because she is also a vibrant supporter of this PBL camp. I explained to her last week about this, and she was so supportive, and she said definitely we would be happy to have this kind of events even in Turkey section also. She's from Turkey section. So I would like to thank her also. So it's great having you all here, my volunteers, my camp participants, my supporters, and all the people together. It is a wonderful journey. And of course, I missed some of the journey owing to my meetings, other meetings. But still, it has been wonderful all the way through. So thank you, section point of contacts for every one of you has provided the volunteers, has provided the participants, and has supported us in every step of the way. And of course, funding also. So thank you so much. If Simai would like to say a few words, you are welcome, Simai. Kripa, I'm so sorry. I'm just taking the words from your mouth and I'm calling Simai. I hope you don't mind.
Please go ahead, ma'am. It's an honor, please.
So I'm so
Simai,
honored
would you like
for just giving me this opportunity to say some words, and well, it's so inspiring, and it's so it's amazing to see all the results and all the efforts you have made, and also like I would like to congratulate every single person behind this initiative, all the contributors, like mentors, organizers, like every single person who just like carried this initiative. And thanks to the role models like Ramalata ma'am and Nita ma'am, Bojana, and everyone behind, like how we actually lead the future together. So with our students, with all our volunteers. So that's why I really wanted to be here. So I really heartily congratulate all the efforts here and congratulate the winners and also those who participated, because it was actually an opportunity to grow by being part of this initiative. I believe all of you touched so many people's life, and it's a butterfly effect. So we will actually shape the future together in good direction. So thank you so much for all you do.
Thank you, Simai. I don't see Bozanna, but is she on the call?
She was on the call, ma'am. Just I saw she's not there.
Probably she dropped out. Okay. Thank you, Kripa. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Ramlata ma'am, and thank you, Simai ma'am, for your wonderful words. And thanks a lot, Ramlata ma'am, for guiding us throughout the camp. And it's really an honor to have you here throughout the camp for the constant support. Thanks a lot, ma'am. You are truly an inspiration. Moving ahead, I would share a link for the feedback form in the chat box, and I would request all the participants and the mentors to please fill the feedback form that I am sharing. Your feedback is really valuable to us, and we'll come up with better things next time. So please spare your bit of time and fill this form. Yes, Ramnik, please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kripa, for your wonderful moderation. I guess you left one important person who is really excited to share her blessings. Chitra ma'am, over to you.
Oh, please, yes. I'm sorry, I didn't notice Chitra ma'am is in the meet.
Goodness, gosh, we're it actually started with is Lorena still here? Well, I attended a you know how life works. Somebody told me in my section, hey, Chitra, you're always about pre-university. You should go and attend this tri-engineering workshop. So I showed up at their tri-engineering big meeting about, I guess, a month ago, a little over a month ago. And then I was kind of browsing through the thing, and this thing showed up. I said, wait a minute, this is from Chennai and India, and I'm from there. So just an email to one evening, and next thing you know, I'm a member of the. I really want to congratulate the organizers. I can't even. I don't even have words to explain how amazingly you guys all did, and the students were amazing. I mean, I participated a little bit, and the first day, you should have seen me here. I was like a kid. I was telling my husband, oh, look, I created a website in about 1 hour, right along with the little kids. And he was, it was almost like, what did you do? I created a website. So I think what you taught the kids is so inspiring. As a senior member, a retired engineer, I am still inspired going through this. I also wanted to make a special note that, as you said, the jurors, Harish and the other guy's name kind of slipped out of my head. They did an amazing job of giving feedback to the children very nicely, and there is never a negative feedback. Everything was very positive. I thought that was just so amazingly done. And your final selection, and I wanted to make a note that you chose two groups. One was a team, one was one person. And by that selection, what you demonstrated here is we engineers, there are multiple ways we accomplish things. Sometimes this one person goes out there and makes a big bang something, right? At many other times we work as a team. And neither one is better or worse, but we solve problems both ways. Sometimes it's just very, very challenging to do as a team. Because I could just go get things done. Getting along with people is complicated, and it takes more energy. So in the end, you did a big bang finish by choosing two teams and showing to the children, you know what, you can accomplish things two different ways. So I thought that was a very, very special ending. I look forward to more connection. I look forward to all the contacts I made here, Lorena and Jennifer and all those wonderful people of IEEE. So I'm very humbled for being part of this. Thank you.
Awesome, Chitra ma'am.
Thanks a lot, Chitra ma'am.
I would say, I would like to rephrase here. I have rephrased in every session of this camp, but I would like to rephrase to Lorena and every new guest here in the closing ceremony. That was in the night of 2:30 a.m. As per India John, and I was working on a project, and I got one notification on my mobile. Who's the Chitra Venkat Raman, who sent a mail on IEEE WIE PBL camp? And I was like, oh, someone asked us the query and share some appreciation. So I just opened the mail, and I was so excited to see the appreciation and the blessings she showered in the mail itself. And I just replied back. And on that night itself, we got one wonderful engineer from US who is based out of India only. And I was like, wow, we have a new advisor who can inspire and who can share her personal experience and personal journey of being an engineer to the school students. Because we all believe, the whole team believe, the bridging of school students with the college students and the industry is what we were focusing on. And thank you so much, Chitra ma'am, once again for being with us all the time. And I really excited to see your personal website or the one that you designed out of this camp. So yeah, thank you so much. Over to you, Kirpa.
Thanks a lot, Chitra ma'am, and thank you, Ramnik, for thanking Chitra ma'am. And we have one more person who has been like a great support to this event and throughout this camp. A special remarks by Forum Rajdev ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Kripa. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I want to thank Ramnik for that conference call. If you remember, Ramnik, I think it was 4 months before. I was having my lunch and you called me, and then we were
यार virtual background બહુ હેરાન કરે છે મને.
Sorry, am I audible? Yeah. Okay. No, actually,
yes, ma'am.
I got a call. That's why I was disconnected. Yeah. So Ramnik called me. I was having my lunch, and then we were discussing something, and suddenly Ramnik asked me that let's organize something like a project-based camp. And I said, yeah, that's a wonderful idea. And then I said, why not for school students? And he said, yeah, we can do that for school students. And then he said, okay, let me talk to Dignitaries ma'am also. I said, who is she? Then he introduced me, and then conference call began, and Dignitaries ma'am came in, and then he said, let me talk to Aparna ma'am also. And then we were discussing, and suddenly the plan was ready just in 5 minutes. And then next day, everyone is saying that I have NDA inspection. I said, oh, Women Week is also coming, so I'm busy with that. So everyone was having something or other thing in hands. But then Ramnik said, don't worry, it will be done, and we want to do it anyhow, any cost. We will do that. Don't worry, guys, we will do that. He was so confident. And we had Ramlata ma'am with us. So Ramnik was so confident that we can do that. So his confidence and Ramlatha ma'am's continuous guidance could make this event happen. And yes, I should also mention that we had wonderful participants. So much excitement was there from the first day, from the day one, and we had amazing team. We had so many volunteers, and every one of them was so excited and so active. So this event could happen. I'm really thankful to the entire team, all the mentors, all the volunteers, our Chitra ma'am, our Bozena ma'am, Ramlatha ma'am, Lili ma'am, Rajeshri ma'am. I'm thankful to all of you on behalf of the entire team. I'm really so happy today. And today Ramnik is going to have good sleep. I'm sure about that. Thank you so much, Pepa.
Thanks a lot, Forum ma'am, for your exciting words. I mean, it's different. It's totally a different vibe after your special remarks. Thank you so much for bringing in this kind of excitement. Uh, so finally, it's time for the feedback session. I have already shared the feedback, Google Form feedback link. And now I would like to invite all the students to please come up and share your views about the camp. How did you feel? What was the process that you feel was the best? What do you think could be included in this camp for the next time? So I really encourage everyone to come on the screen and speak up.
Students, this is the last time. Next closing ceremony will be the next year. Okay, so don't miss this golden opportunity.
We are going to miss the students. These were wonderful students. We are really going to miss them.
We have Sean Benedict. Yeah, Sean. Please go ahead. You are unmuted, Sean. Oh, okay. Kashish, you want to go ahead?
Yeah, sure. Am I audible?
Yes.
So I enjoyed this camp a lot, like literally a lot. I have spent the most. I can say I started with my 12th this year. So sometimes to manage time was difficult, but I enjoyed it so much that I used to keep other work aside. I used to stay up at the night, and then I would complete this. Means I would attend this camp first, because I was enjoying it so much, like literally, like when especially the website development thing, I was like the my keen interest was to develop a website without coding. I am zero at coding knowledge, so I definitely wanted to learn developing a website without coding, and I definitely learned, and I did a great job. And I'm so thankful to all of you for actually organizing this camp and giving us the opportunity to do all this, to learn all this. And this was a great learning experience. Thank you all. Thank you all the mentors, to all the organizers, to all the people who are working behind all this. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Kashish, for those wonderful remarks. I would say the base foundation of any event comes from the participant. And you are a wonderful participant who actually single-handedly developed that website and got a place in the winners. That's really great. Congratulations to you. Who else coming up? Thank you so much, Kashish. Come on, students. Who else want to present their feedback and their remarks and the suggestion? Yeah, Meghna.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Please go ahead.
I'm really so happy today. I just can't express my happiness. I will just like to thank all the committee members for setting up such a great session with the school children. And it was only possible with all your support, the back-end support. I once again thank all the jury members, mentors, volunteers for such a great initiative. And I would like to attend the further sessions. As Kashish said, even I put aside my schoolwork and I was so excited in developing this camp. I really thank everyone who has been a part of this camp. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Meghna, and congratulations on your rank. And yeah, it's all your great support and your participation. Participation is more important, right? So yeah, thank you so much, Meghna. So do we have any parent or a mentor who want to go ahead?
Yeah, Ramnik, this is Shiva here.
Oh, Shiva sir, over to you. Thank you so much for
Able to hear
joining.
me? Yeah, great, great. I really enjoyed these 7 days. In fact, this is the first of my experience of attending such kind of an event, and I would love to be part of this event. It's amazing. It's really amazing. And things strike in my mind when I saw this students is one is the way they were applying lateral thinking. Right, each one of them had some of a different idea, right? And the second one is a perseverance, right? Because in 2 days, even if I ask my developer to come up with some kind of a prototype website, they'll say, "No, Shiva, it's going to take at least 5 days." No, sorry, sir, you can't do it. And these kids in 2 days, they went through the entire design thinking process subconsciously or unconscious, or subconsciously rather, yeah, right? And they came up with some working prototype, which is a practical innovation, I would say, right? They had some good ideas, some fresh out of the mind. And the key thing is you could see that it can be deployed with some finishing touches, which is amazing. Amazing in just 2 days, that kind of thing to be done, right? So I really don't call these kids or students, I call them YUMs, YMM, which is young, mature minds. You know, like they are so young, but they are so mature in the thought process. It's really, really amazing. And definitely, as many people said, hats off to you, Ramnik, and the team. I feel, of course, the physical classes have got their own challenges in terms of managing the logistics. But online, it is very difficult to communicate, right? There will be some people who are not comfortable with the online classes or online this one, or a few people have got some hiccups, and getting that momentum going and getting all together and effectively communicating. Like few of them I saw presentations were based on questions. The entire session of nearly 45 minutes was like sitting on the edge of in a movie, like for a climax. Everyone's participating, answering. You know, that's a different experience you guys have provided to our. Amazing. Hats off to your initiative. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shiva sir. It's as I mentioned, like in the starting in my remarks, parent support is very much required, and you have constantly be attending all the calls of this camp for the last 9 days. And yeah, thank you so much for your wonderful support and wonderful. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah. Okay. Do we have any mentor so that we can hear the suggestions and the feedback, what you experienced during the mentoring to the students, school students of this camp? Do we have any mentors here on the call? Shelly Gupta ma'am, are you here?
Hello?
Yes ma'am, you are audible. Please go ahead.
Oh, one second. Hello everybody out there, and a very good evening to all the teachers and volunteers present here. I just want to share my experience with you all that I think such events makes us teachers like us who never come in front. We got this opportunity to interact with students, and I always like to interact with students because I think this is the time where we can also get learnings from students also. So during mentoring, I have seen students querying, students asking their questions, keep on asking, and I was loving replying to them. I was loving instructing them about how to develop the website, and it was a hell lot like experience. It was such a great experience, I must say. And thank you so much, Ramnik, and all the organizers of this event for welcoming me as a mentor over here, and getting me this opportunity to to interact with all the teachers and all the great people who can inspire us in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Shelly ma'am. It's really wonderful. Like in parallel to your professorship, you are helping us to mentor school students out of the zone, and yeah, supporting this initiative. Thank you so much for joining us as a mentor.
Thank you so much.
So now we're gonna have a last group pick, last memorable group pick of IEEE WIE camp. So I invite all of the members here on the call. Please come on camera and let's make a W representing IEEE, and we can take a last group pick and spread out among our circle to share the happiness and the feedback which we experience, which we get from this camp. There we go. I can see your sister as well. Wonderful. Kirpa, you can go ahead. I can take the screenshot from my end. Okay, you can go ahead.
We'll do the both way. That's okay. Even you
okay,
make it once, all right? And I'll take the picture.
Perfect. So yeah. Okay, let me just go ahead. 1, 2, and once again, Chitra ma'am, screen is loading. I guess there's some issue at my side. Yeah, now it's perfect. 1, 2, and
yeah.
There you go. Thank you so much, everyone. Now, Kripa, over to you. You take one.
Yes.
I will make
yes. Come on. Yep.
I miss this making this W in every session because I'm gonna take the group pick every time.
No, I'll take it. Perfect. Smile. Perfect.
Done?
Yes.
Thank you everyone for joining us, and this is a long journey of IEEE WIE PBL camp. Whole 9 days was like, I won't say like it's an impossible task to complete such a big camp with your support. It's kind of like, I can't express that in the words, as everyone is speechless about the camp initiative and about the experience we got out of this camp. So please don't forget to share your feedback in the feedback form, and we will have surprising announcements onto your mailbox as well as on the WhatsApp group. Don't leave the group, okay? Because we're gonna have a lot of initiatives. We will share a lot of opportunities in coming days. So yeah, be in touch with us. Thank you, everyone. Have a safe.
Have a good day.
Have a safe
Thank
day.
you,
Bye-bye.
everyone, for being the wonderful audience. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye. Thank
Bye-bye,
you,
everyone.
and congratulations again.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Congratulations.
Bye-bye.
Bye.